Welcome back to Springfield, Missouri. This is the best of homeschool basketball, folks. We're in the Elite Eight. And the final gold ball game we've got today is about to get started. We got the Red River Rattlers, who are the number seed here in this Class 6A side of the bracket, taking on the number 1 seed, the Wichita Warriors, out of Kansas. I'm your host, Trellis Williams, alongside Thomas Sanders, Jeremy Caldwell. We're bringing you this ball game right here from Drury University. Going for the tip is going to be Kyle Tullis of the Red River Rattlers, and it appears to be number 23 for the Wichita Warriors, Mason Corliss. And Thomas, what we're seeing here, we've seen some interesting games, and now we're going to see if any 1 seed will make it to the Final Four.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. These are two teams that I've not had the privilege of watching yet, so heard great things about both programs. Man, excited for just a great kind of nightcap game this evening at Drury University.
Wichita Warriors will score first at the basket with Mason Corliss. This Wichita Warriors team is a team that's had a quick ascent. They were down in Division II, finishing in the 40s in the country just 2 years ago. Last year they won a first-round matchup. Now, Heartland champions, number 1 seed in their bracket. Red River Rattlers had a rough go at the Big South, and they've been streaking nicely here at Nationals. Burnside with the basketball.
Sometimes that number 1 seed can kind of be I don't know, it can almost be a hidden curse because you get a big target on your back at that point. So you carry that in, the reputation precedes you, and so you got everyone's best shot often.
Corbin Tyler up top now to Eli Fry for the Rattlers. Tyler, left wing 3, long no good. Rebound pulled in by Westbrook, and the putback's good. Graham Westbrook on the board here early. It is 2-2.
Wichita likes to run and push tempo, and they play aggressive defense.
James trying to feed it in. Burnside the steal. Red River back the other way. Red River Rattlers in the black uniforms with the red inscription, Rattlers on the front with the red numbers. And the Wichita Warriors in the white with Warriors on the front in purple. Right wing 3 is no good, back rim. Ball's tipped, rebounded by Westbrook, back out Burnside. Burnside up top.
Wichita is in pretty aggressive man-to-man coverage.
Burnside of the basket, it is taken away. Ball in the hands of James. Pass over the top, broken up by Tyler, out of bounds, and will stay with Wichita.
23 for the Warriors, Mason Corliss. He is a talker. You'll hear him talking the whole game, getting his teammates involved.
Short shot, no good. Rebound underneath by Westbrook, and we got an over-the-back call, a foul against Truss Townsend, which will be his first personal foul. Tyler looking to get it in, does to Westbrook, back to Tyler.
Full court press here, man press by the Warriors. They play aggressive defense start to finish of every ball game.
Yeah, something to watch, Jeremy, is going to be how deep is he going to have to go on his bench to play like this? Playing full court man all game, that's going to wear on you.
Corner 3 for Tullis, no good. Rebound Wichita, moving it up the floor here. We're tied up at 2. Feed back Townsend.
And then offensively, they're running and gunning too, so they exert a lot of energy.
Feed inside the post. Short shot on the way, no good. Rebound Fry. That shot was taken by Schwind. Up the floor, good pass. Finish at the basket for Tullis. He's fouled. Heading to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, it seemed like Corliss wanted to say something there.
I think he did. Pretty sure.
Mason Corliss, the junior.
It looked clean from here, but we don't quite have that angle.
Kyle Tullis makes the first free throw, 3-2 lead for Red River. Both shots go down. The Rattlers are a phenomenal shooting team. They lead 4-2.
Rattlers in this extended 2-3 zone here. So let's see if the Warriors, they're going to try to pick this thing apart. That's a sweet spot for that zone. Look at that. Right there in that corner.
Three, no good. Tullis with the rebound, now attacking. Feeding it over to Westbrook. Stop, pop the right wing three. Just short, no good. Rebound pulled in by Wichita.
I don't know if that's the shot you want there by the Rattlers coach.
Feed inside Corliss. Nice move. Blocked, but he's fouled. And I think that's going to be Burnside coming away with that foul.
Yep.
Isaac Burnside, all-region player out of the Big South. Going to pick up his first personal foul to the free throw line now is Mason Corliss, the junior.
Burnside had a really big opening game here. Had 10 points in the first quarter, 10 points in the second quarter. I think he finished with 27. He was just absolutely on fire, driving to the basket, hitting threes. Just an all-around game that game.
Corliss hits the first, now looking to tie the ball game. He'll miss the second. Rebound pulled down by Burnside. Red Rivers basketball. 4.5 minutes to go first quarter. Feed to the high post. Burnside. Right wing three. No good long. Rebound gotten by Corliss. Up the floor. Great pass. Left hand
what
finish.
What a pass by Corliss. Laced that thing from about 50 feet.
And fed it up court to Adam Wells, the MVP of the Heartland. Pass. Errant. Trying to feed Westbrook and is off.
Ball was tipped.
They say the ball was tipped. Eli Fry going down with an ankle.
Yeah, the other ref coming in. He saw it.
You hope Fry's okay. He's going to have to go to the bench. He really is favoring that right ankle. And coming in.
Not a bad six-man to come in at about 6'4", 6'5". Come fill that slot.
Ryan Schild in the ball game. 5-4 game. Lead for Wichita. Ryan Schild. The swing. Westbrook outside Tyler. Driving, spinning, pump fake, kick out. Swing. Corner three. Ryan Schild, no good.
Tell you what, I love how the Rattlers are moving that ball on the perimeter right now.
Yeah, they do move it well. They usually don't take a lot of bad shots. I've seen a couple bad ones here this first quarter. It looks like they're trying to rush it a little bit, but most of the time they play pretty fundamental basketball.
To the corner and a foul on Ryan Schild as he reached in and fouled. It's his first. On the sideline will be Schwind throwing this ball in. Swing over James. Feed, high post. Corliss, cross-court pass, unable to really handle it well, but he driving to the basket, stepped out of bounds, and headed back to the Rattlers. Warriors showing the full court man-to-man defense. They're trying not to let this Rattlers team rest. 1 point game, 3:20 to go first quarter. Westbrook up the floor. Tyler, right wing, in and out dribble, step back three. No good. Rebound pulled in by Schwind. Up the floor, Wells. Cross-court pass, James. High post, Corliss. Corliss drive, left hand. No, he didn't get the roll, but the foul's there. Mason Corliss with 5 here early. 7-4 lead for the Wichita Warriors. And they're coming out with energy, and the bench has energy too. 7-4 lead for the Warriors.
The one thing this Wichita Warriors team brings is they bring energy. Every stoppage of play, they're running to the bench. They're hyping each other up. They are full of energy. They know they're the last number 1 seed standing, and they want to be the last one into that Final Four.
Man, you're not kidding. They are all over the place. Their energy, their rebounding, like they're not. They don't have size advantage, but they're crashing the glass. They're attacking.
Red River Rattlers use their first timeout.
Here on our sheet, they've got Mason Corliss listed as a small forward center. That could almost be point guard center. He's kind of doing a little bit of everything for them right now.
Yeah, he's definitely their energy guy. They kind of run everything through him.
Burnside looking to get it in here for the Rattlers. 2:52 to go in the first quarter. He'll throw it in. It's tipped and stolen. Kick outside. Back to the corner. Corner three. In. Wichita Warriors are here, folks. Sam Schwind with the tray. Burnside up the floor. Drive to the left. Back to the right. Burnside. Inside. Kick out. Westbrook three. No good. It pops out. Rebound James.
They are running.
Wells outside. James the three. Bombs away, baby. 13-4. Wichita Warriors.
Man, if you're Red River right now, calm down. Like you're not going to come back on this thing with one-on-one basketball. Go back to that offense we talked about earlier. Spread the ball, slow down, and get a good shot. It's early in the game still.
Burnside the fake. Kick out Tyler. Tyler the drive. Ball stolen. James up the floor. Now the drive. Schwind inside to Corliss for the left-hand finish. And the Warriors are blowing out to an 11-point lead. And they nearly stole it, but Tyler able to get it into control. Corner three, Tullis in.
Needed that one. Stop the bleeding a little bit. Good
Big shot.
Gracious.
Big corner shot.
Cutting the lead to 8. Schwinn the three. In. Wichita Warriors. They're on fire. Sam Schwinn with 2 trays. Now we're going to see a foul.
Nope. Timeout.
One official called foul. One official called timeout. I think they're going with the timeout. And it's going to be called there by the Red River Rattlers. 18-7 lead for Wichita. A minute 17 to go in the first quarter.
Second 30-second timeout for the Red River Rattlers. They're struggling on that inbounds play after a made basket. And the pressure of the Warriors is just relentless right now.
Yeah, this is a handful. I mean, they're pressuring you full court, and if you miss, they're coming right back at you right away. I mean, this is full tempo. If they can keep this up, they're going to be a tough out tonight.
No need for a shot clock in this basketball game.
No, not for Wichita.
No, them boys are out and running. They can shoot it, and if they get hot, they're going to let it fly. And they're letting it fly right now.
Now, here's what I'm curious to see, though, is that I don't think he's gone to his bench yet. So he's playing 94 feet, 5 guys. You can't keep this up at this tempo for 32 minutes.
I don't think he subbed very much yesterday in that game either.
And then mind you, if he gets up here, he's got to start thinking about, or whoever that is, well, either team, you got games tomorrow and on Friday.
Yeah.
Legs become a factor.
Rattlers basketball down by 11 here. Just over a minute to go first quarter. Tyler, step back 3. Back rim no good. Ryan Shell the rebound. Fadeaway shot. Missed. Rebound. Cleared out. Corliss up the floor. Attacking. Downhill to the basket. Puts it up and in. Counted and 1. Burnside going to pick up his second foul. And it's a bucket for Corliss. He's got 9 first quarter points. And it's all Wichita Warriors, folks, here in the first quarter.
That's a huge call. Burnside picks up his second. Not only do you get stop clock, you get a bucket and free throw, but now one of your top players picks up a second foul.
I believe the only reason they called that is he started falling before the contact.
Yeah, he stayed still. I think he might go the other way with that.
I believe so.
Tyler on the attack, attacking hard. Turnaround shot in the lane, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it was off Wichita. Will go back to Red River.
Looks like Corbin Tyler has kind of forced his last couple shots there, trying to kill the momentum.
13-point game.
You can't do this one-on-one.
No, you're just going to have to chip away. Down 13.
Burnside, far right wing. 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Burnside drives deep. Turnaround, pass up top, the swing. Swings again. Tyler again with it. Spin to the left. Reinscheld. Outside, right wing 3. Open, no good. Rebound, Tullis, put back, not there. Corliss trying to pull down the rebound. He did, and he's fouled. And it's Eli Fry with the foul. Good to see him back in the ball game as he was hobbling earlier.
And Red River got some good looks that possession, just could not connect. But the way they crashed the glass, that two or three solid shots, those are going to fall over time.
Up the floor, high post. Feed back. Corliss lost the basketball. Burnside, 3/4 of the court shot, not even close. 20-7 after 1 quarter. Wichita Warriors dominate quarter number 1.
Yeah, it looked like Red River just come out and just got rattled by this Wichita Warriors defensively and offensively. See what I did there? But they just play so relentless, and they don't worry about fouls. And the reason being, they've only had 2 fouls called on them in that first quarter, as relentless as they were. But if you miss a shot and you don't get the rebound, you're scrambling on defense because they are out and running. They hit the lanes and they spread the floor on the fast break. Very well coached team.
They're controlling tempo entirely. Like right now, Red River's just like, looks like they're trying to play catch up all the time.
Right. Even on the defensive side, they speed you up so much that you got Red River playing out of control because they're not used to playing in that rhythm. But they're so aggressive defensively, they speed you up, and they just make you force bad shots or bad decisions.
Well, look at them coming out of the timeout. They don't have much size. And so you mentioned this earlier, talking about a well-coached team. If you're not big, you have to be able to find advantages. And so what they're doing is they're just using what they have. So they got some speed. They got good guard play. And so now they're just pushing this thing out in transition. They're not going to allow the size gap to control this tempo.
We're going to get a foul immediately.
That's going to be a foul on number 4 for the Warriors.
That'll be Truss Townsend, the senior, picking up his second.
Now, one thing you don't see a lot of in basketball, and I'm not sure why, but I'm seeing it in this game. Whenever you have a player that has a strong, dominant hand, you got to take it away. And they know.
Burnside on the drive. Tough drive. He missed the land. Now all downhill's Corliss. Drop off inside. Blocked. Foul.
Eli Fry had him on the arm. The one thing they've done with Burnside is number 11, Adam Wells, is staying on his left hip. He is not letting Burnside get to that left hand where his strong hand is. He's forcing him right on everything. Watch him defensively. As soon as Burnside crosses half court,
on him.
He jumps on his left side. He's just forcing him right, and he hasn't been able to overcome it right now.
Yeah, some of that's, in college and beyond, they do a lot more scouting reports. This kind of tournaments like this, the tempo is moving so fast. You're playing every night, but if you start scouting these teams, you'll start learning tendencies of these players, and it creates a huge advantage for the defense.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a joy to play on this court on Mondays and Tuesdays, but sometimes it's a deficit if you don't get to play here, but you get to scout your opponents before because they can't scout you if you don't have film out there. And it looks like the Wichita Warriors have done some scouting.
2 free throws, good there for Sam Schwind. He's got 8 points. It's a 15-point lead as the corner 3 from Westbrook goes down. Graham Westbrook with 5 points, cutting the lead to 12 here.
Man, did they need that.
Yeah, they just need to chip away. If you're the Rattlers here, just got to get one stop at a time, get a bucket. Can't have too many empty possessions.
Kick outside the swing. Down to the corner. Back to the wing.
And the Warriors have a couple shooters that can hit threes outside, so you can't leave anybody open. You got to close out to everybody.
Burnside going to pick up his third.
He probably could have got the steal, but he had his offhand hooked around the waist of the defender. And that's going to be his third foul.
And so now it'll be Warriors ball on the baseline. 6:50 to go in the first half. Feed the corner.
Pass.
Wells, the pull-up J, got the roll. Adam Wells with 4. 14-point lead now for Wichita. 6.5 minutes to go first half. Driving to the right is Fry, guarded on the outside by Schwinn. Drive inside, blocked out of bounds. We'll stay with Red River.
So Wichita looks like they recently made their first sub of the night. Number 15, Noah Davis checks in. I'm showing him as a true freshman.
Yeah, and he's been very effective already, 8 points. As we got Burnside on the far right wing.
Look, Adam Wells just staying on his left hip, not letting Burnside get to that left hand.
Burnside the spin, he's fouled from behind. That's going to be Adam Wells picking up his first personal foul.
The Warriors have a student section off to our right behind us. They have brought the fan base tonight.
And they always bring them in good numbers, which is always helpful. Driving baselines, Corbin Tyler getting deep, putting it up and in. Tyler using his size and getting the bucket. That's his first bucket of the ball game. He's now on the board.
Yeah, he's had a couple shots in the first quarter, couldn't get him to fall. Let's see if that gets him going. Still a 12-point game. They're keeping it around 10 to 14 range. If they can get it under single digits, maybe flip the momentum a little bit.
Corliss with it. He's fouled. Inside by Corbin Tyler. That'll be Tyler's first. 5:41 to play in the first half.
That's 7 fouls already for the Red River Rattlers.
Pump fake inside, kick out. Corner three on the way. No good. You're the Rattlers. You have to have a sigh of relief like finally. Didn't hit that. Tyler driving, spin move to the basket, powering his way through. He missed the left-hand finish.
Would have been a big bucket there.
Up the floor is James. Pump fake. Outside. Wells. Up to James. Trying to feed it to Corliss. Corliss able to get it. Is deflected by Fry, so he's able to go back and get it. Corliss the move to the left. Inside.
Good job by Fry.
Off his leg, out of bounds. Corliss. Touched his leg last.
Swipe down with that offhand. Knocked the ball off his knee. So they got to stop the last couple times.
Corliss a crafty player, man. He's a kind of a renaissance man, right? He does a little bit of everything. He's hand on the ball, rebounding. So I think he scored 9 first quarter points.
Wow, a turnover. The shot, no. Putback is there. And this Wichita Warriors team, that was Noah Davis, the freshman. They were just hustling. And they're up by 14.
Yeah, 2 Rattlers players ran into each other there on that inbounds play.
But that was forced by all that pressure that they put on right from the beginning.
Yeah, backcourt pressure.
That relentless defense here by the Warriors, they just don't let up.
Westbrook swing to Burnside. Far left wing. Back to the basket, turning.
Wells will not let him get to that left hand.
Fry, swing, corner, Tyler on the move, spinning, bodying, and a travel is what they're going to call against Tyler.
You can tell Tyler's trying to get this thing going. Right now, it's tough because he's trying to go one-on-one most of his matchups, and it's like, gosh, you want to tell him just calm down. Game's still early. You're down 14. Work this thing back through your offense, not try to go one-on-one. He's a great player, but just play a little more patiently.
Schwinn with the shot. No good, and Burnside touched it. It'll be Warriors basketball on the baseline. Timeout going to be called. Full timeout. Called by the Wichita Warriors. Their first charge timeout. We got 3:53 to go in the first half. Lead for Wichita by 14.
You expected to see an energy basketball game here at 10 o'clock at night here in Springfield. You have came to the right place.
Wichita Warriors, the champions of the Heartland region. And they came in with the number 1 seed, and they've shown that they are for real, making a real deal run to the Final Four. Or at least they're trying to. They lead by 14 with 3:53 to go in the second quarter. Red River Rattlers trying to make it to the Final Four for the second straight season and make it as a 7 seed. It's pretty remarkable that they made it here to the Elite Eight. Ball on the baseline. Throwing it in will be Adam James. Throw it up over the top to Corliss for the finish.
What a pass, right?
Perfect pass.
Perfect pass, and Corliss with a nice little touch finish.
11 for him. Rattlers with the ball. Fry, 3.5 minutes to go first half. Tyler driving hard, baseline. Pump fake, putting it up, putting it in. Powered his way through. Corbin Tyler with 4.
14.
Under 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Corliss on the outside. He's got 11 here in this first half. Backdoor pass to Wells for the finish.
What a setup, right? That's the old Princeton offense. Dribble at him, you can go handoff or backdoor. In that case, textbook backdoor pass and cut.
30-14 is the score. The Warriors look completely in control of what they're doing. Tell us the drive. Oh, rejected.
Watch, here's they're running out. They have all 5 guys spring in transition.
Hard drive to the basket, and there will be an offensive foul. And that will be against Noah Davis, his first.
So those watching this game, there's a stat, those who know John Calipari, when he was coaching at Kentucky, he had John Wall and Derrick Rose, and they were statting a statistic with his team, and they were watching the first 3 steps of his entire team, and they tracked that they were seeing between 15 and 18 transition opportunities a game, and every single one of those plays, with even the fastest players on the court, we're still getting about 60 to 70% full team sprint. And what you just saw from Wichita Warriors was just that. They had all 5 guys busting out, which gave them the opportunity for transition basketball. Textbook transition.
Absolutely. Corbin Tyler able to finish on the other end. 14-point game. Corliss up top with it. Backdoor pass to Wells. He's stripped out of bounds. We'll stay with the Warriors.
Fry's got some quick hands there. Knocks it out of bounds again, but like you said, all 5 Warriors offensive guys were inside the three-point line on that possession.
They're just every time they're firing out, and so that's so hard to guard if you can get your whole team sprinting like what Wichita's doing.
Corliss is locked in right now. He's got 13, another floater.
Well, you know what's happening is they're not really having to play half-court offense, right? Yeah. They've got them such on their heels that they're just able to play in transition and get in the layup.
Yeah.
Tullis. Drive inside, open right-hand finish. Kyle Tullis with 7.
So they've started to figure out the offensive side. They just need to get a couple stops.
Corliss back to the basket, spin, kick outside. Oh, and James was able to snatch it right back from Tyler. Kick outside, swing, Wells, open 3, short. Rebound, put back. Oh, Wichita! Noah Davis with the bucket.
This is good basketball.
I thought somebody said he was a freshman. He is not playing like a freshman today.
Noah Davis, we're showing as a true freshman, playing big minutes for the Wichita Warriors.
Tullis left wing. Backdoor pass through the hands of Tyler. They say Townsend touched it last. So we'll stay with Red River. And you got to say with Wichita, they had a hot start, but they've been able to sustain this.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I keep kind of waiting for them to slow down with these lack of subs and this tempo, but right now.
And it looks like they should be able to move forward to the half. Tyler to the basket, no good.
Now watch their transit, so now you slow it down, but on that exit.
Up the floor, Schwind, drive, kick out, but wasn't able to quite get there. Tyler gets the steal. Rattlers down the floor. Ball was tipped. He got it back. Kick outside. Wing 3. Popped out. No good. Ball's tipped. Loose. Picked up. Down floor. Wichita on the move.
Out running.
Here's James. On the spin. making the move, able to keep it outside. Swing, Wells, drive, kick out. Corliss, drive in. Back door, wide open for the finish. What a beauty. This offense from the Wichita Warriors. And the Wichita coach can't help but smile because how proud is he of his guys? They're playing it to a T.
Full timeout from the Rattlers
Man.
coach. That's all they have left.
I believe he's used 3 or 4 timeouts. He's already used 3, and I can't blame him. It's a good time to call it, but you're going to have to slow this team down in transition. Otherwise, they're going to pick you apart. I have not actually seen what Wichita does in a half-court offense yet because they haven't had to.
No,
They're pushing out, and then they're in secondary break all game long thus far.
Yeah, it looks like they just depend on the other coaches to call their timeouts and let them rest, and they just outrun you.
This is an impressive offensive output from Wichita right now.
See, I think that's the best plan is you start beating teams to the point where they call the timeout and then you get rest during that. I like that plan.
Yeah, you don't have to call timeouts during you can save all your timeouts to the second half when you need them.
Now, here's what I would say, guys. Early in the game, Wichita was helping. If there's any crack in their armor right now, I think it's their defense. I saw them helping, rotating really strong early. The last 2 possessions, we've had the Rattlers getting right to the rim, and it's been kind of open takes after the first man. So if that starts breaking down, they're going to have problems. Their offense is still looking strong, but they're going to have to still stay disciplined in the half-court D.
Yeah, the problem is the Rattlers got to have to keep it close enough where they can make that one run to close it out. But right now they just can't stop them defensively.
Rattlers basketball, 10 seconds to go first half. They're going to look for a good shot here. Fry on the drive, looking. Kick out Westbrook, swing to Tyler. Tyler stumbled a little bit. Ball taken away, and at the buzzer, half-court heave, and just off. And the first half comes to an end. It was complete domination in the first half from the Wichita Warriors. Rattlers down by 18 as the Warriors have doubled their score. We'll be back for second half action right here from Springfield.
When it hurts, real time it. When it hurts, real time it.
Welcome back to Springfield, Missouri. Second half action right here, right now. It appears that the Rattlers are going to come out in a 2-3 zone. They played man for most of the first half. They have to be able to stop the Warriors. The thing about Red River is they shoot so well that you could totally see them coming back in this game, but they are not stopping the Wichita Warriors enough to come back in this game. And so it appears that they are switching over to an extended 2-3 zone here.
Yeah, this game's far from over, but for Red River, you got to understand it's not going to happen in one possession. This is a process. It's going to take a little time.
And they find the back door anyway, even in the 2-3 zone. And Corliss with the finish. He's got 15.
Yeah, 15 with probably 5 or 6 rebounds and probably 3 or 4 assists. He's putting together a ball game right now.
High post Tullis on the move to the basket, and Corliss with the block and a rebound pulled in by Schwind. And James up now to Wells, back James. Into the high post. On the move, kick outside, right wing three, hit it!
Wow.
And it just keeps on rolling for the Warriors.
It keeps on. This is an offensive clinic that they're putting on.
41-18 three-pointer from Fry is good. He gets on the board, a good answer there, but it's a 20-point game.
The wheels have unraveled in the first half and carried into this third quarter. Tyler Heat's going to have, the Rattlers going to have a big third quarter.
Battling for the rebound. Tyler able to get it. He threw it away. Threw it over the head of Fry. Those are the kind of mistakes you can't make if you're trying to make a big comeback.
Yeah, you get the stop you need it, and then you throw it away.
Feed up top, Corliss. Driving, step back. Feeding it over to the wing. Step to the side, three from Schwinn. No good. Rebound, put back, not there. And Red River able to get it back with Tyler.
So Wichita, probably not the shot they're looking for. I know you're up 20, but you got here by playing disciplined transition basketball that you don't want to start easing to those kind of possessions.
Ryan Sheld's three is no good. Rebound James. Fast break, 3-on-2. Behind the back to Corliss. Back to the basket. His shot blocked. Got his own rebound. Ball battled for, and Red River takes it away.
So again, 2 possessions now. Wichita's come back kind of undisciplined possessions here. It's like stay tight, stay with what you got, because 20 feels like a lot, but it's certainly something that could be overcame if you start playing sloppy.
Wills with the ball.
2 stops that the Rattlers got defensively, but unable to get anything on the offensive side.
James outside to Corliss. Back door over the top, fouled.
Eli Fry's 3rd foul.
On the baseline will be Wichita. Nearly 3 minutes into the third quarter, they lead by 20. Corliss, short shot, does not get the roll. Townsend the rebound. He kicks it outside, swing, Corliss on 3, doesn't go. Rebound, put back, no good. Burnside the rebound. Rattlers on the move. Eli Fry making his move to the left. Nice hesitation off the glass, no good. Rebound underneath, put back for Tullis. Kyle Tullis with 9. Lead cut to 18, 41-23.
But look how fast they got the ball up the floor after the made basket.
They're putting pressure on you every possession down. Made shots, missed shots.
5-second violation. Good defense from Tyler. And Red River starting to chip a little bit. They were down 23. They've cut it to 18 now, and they get another stop.
So they've gotten multiple stops here in the third quarter.
And plenty of basketball to be played.
But only able to come up with 1 bucket so far. So they're going to need to string together a few offensive buckets and some stops to go along with it to eat away at this deficit.
Fry feed to Ryan Sheld over the hands. A turnover. And back to Wichita.
Full court man defense.
So now the Rattlers are going to give Wichita Warriors a little taste of their own medicine here, huh?
Pass down floor, long pass, gotten by Wells. Hard drive against Fry, puts it up and one. Wells with 8. The foul on Fry, that's his 4th. And the lead's back up to 20.
Tell you what, that worked out, but that was a risky pass. He threw a 70-foot baseball pass to a contested offensive player. It worked out well, but man, that could have gone the other way real quick.
Yeah, you might not want to try that too often.
Yeah.
Free throw goes down for Adam Wells. He's got 9.
So Burnside's been quiet a little bit, has he not? I know he had 27 earlier this tournament.
He's got 0.
Yeah, I think those early foul trouble may have affected his early outcome.
Corner 3 on the way, no good. And the Rattlers not finding the basket. Corliss the rebound.
Guys, Corliss is having a ball game. I'd love to see a stat sheet into this thing. I mean, he's probably a double-double and maybe not too far off a triple-double.
Outside the swing. Corner, nice find underneath to Trust Townsend for the finish. He's on the board. Leads up to 23.
The winner of this game will face the Tennessee Heat tomorrow. It's going to be a matchup of a bunch of bigs against we don't know yet.
Tyler with a three-pointer and a foul, a push in the back. And it's Burnside who picks up his 4th.
That leads back to 23. They had it cut down to, 16, I think.
Westbrook's in for Tullis. And Luke Shahan in for Burnside.
Timeout call.
Timeout called by the Wichita Warriors. Using their second timeout, they lead by 23, and there's no sign of it stopping.
The Warriors have not let up since the start of the game. They've been relentless offensively, defensively. They make you run, they push you defensively, and they get you out of position, and they just start backdooring you. They've hit shots outside, so you got to run out to the three-point line. I mean, they're just a complete team right now, and they are running through this national schedule that they've been presented with.
Yeah, it's interesting. If this ends up holding, and they end up playing the Tennessee Heat, that is going to be an up-tempo matchup. The Heat have several guards that also like to push and transition. That being said, this game's far from over. There's still 11 minutes of play, and things can change quickly.
Wichita with the basketball. They lead by 23. Working from the left wing. Being hounded outside to James. Feed in, Corliss.
Corbin Tyler and Burnside together have 6 points in this ball game.
Corliss, ball taken away. That'll be a jump ball. Staying with Wichita. Jace Anderson came in there and tied that one up. Swing to James. There is a buzzer.
They had a question. Oh, possession error. They didn't switch it. Should be black ball.
Says Rattlers basketball. Down by 23.
All 10 players will still stay down on this side on the inbound play here. Tullis coming back into the game.
Coming in for Westbrook. Here's Tyler working it up floor. Driving to his right. And there will be a foul against the Warriors there. As Townsend going to pick up the foul.
His third foul. He's going to come out of the game. The freshman had a big impact earlier when he came into the game, Noah Davis, and he's coming back in.
Tyler on the outside gets the screen. Out to the corner, the move. Tyler, drive to the left, spin, kick out, corner three, popped out, no good. Rebound, pump fake, put back is good underneath.
Beautiful step through there.
Ron Schild. The Warriors have completely taken Burnside out of this game.
Yeah,
he sits on the bench now with 4 fouls, but offensively he just couldn't get anything going.
And a corner three on the way, no good. Rebound, Red River. And Isaac Burnside with no points. And if you saw that before the game, you'd know what you were seeing. Tyler the spin to the basket. And right hand, no good.
They're getting shots at the basket, and they've gotten good looks throughout the game. They just hadn't been able to get them to go, and I think it's probably a little bit because they're tired. They've had to exert so much energy defensively and offensively, guarding and trying to get shots up against this Warriors defense.
Yeah, and Corbin Tyler's played aggressive. He's made a lot of, he's trying to force the issue. It's not it just some of the stuff hasn't gone down. And frankly, the pace is so quick that if he misses, Wichita's coming right back at you so fast. Even on made baskets, watch how they exit the ball and push it up.
Minute and a half to go in the third. 46-27. Feed to Corliss. Outside James. James the drive, inside, kick out. Driving hard, baseline, over the top, off the window, good. Adam Wells with 11.
One thing that Wichita is doing well, now that I'm seeing the half court a little bit, is their guards are driving to the paint, not always to finish, but it's actually to drive to a kick. And then often is a second or third attack that's actually getting the shot. So they're forcing that defense to rotate, and it's really hard to guard because you don't know if he's coming in to shoot or to pass.
Three-pointer, no good. It goes out of bounds. On the baseline will be the Rattlers throwing it in. 49 seconds to play in the third. To the corner, corner three. No good. Kick ball against Wichita, so it'll stay with Red River. Outside Tullis. Ron Schild. Spin, stolen away by Wells. Full speed over the top. Right hand finish from Davis. And the way they run the floor, folks. 23-point game.
It's a clinic, isn't it?
Under 20 seconds to go in the third. Tyler. Outside. Moving to the left. Stepping back. Up top, three for Ron Schild. Missed it. It was blocked. And time will run out. 50-27 is the score. Pure domination from the Wichita Warriors, as they have a commanding lead.
Yeah, Red River fans are, looking for something to celebrate here, but it's just not been a ton of moments that they're going to love looking back on this. And some of it's hard at early. Some foul trouble from Burnside didn't help. But then, credit to Wichita. I think they've just controlled tempo. the entire time. And so it started out early, just pushing that pace, and they really haven't looked back. There's very few possessions I can think of that there's been forced shots or bad shots. They've really made each other better, which as a coach, that's what you're looking for, right? To maximize your players and to make each other around you better. And I feel like they've done that as a team.
If the Warriors are able to hold on, they will be the only team, the only number 1 seed to be in the Final Four, and they also will represent the Heartland region in the Final Four.
Big South had an opportunity to get all 4 in the Final Four, and it looks like they're going to have 1 in the Final Four and all 4 in the silver bracket.
The drive right, the miss, and back the other way is Red River. Cross court. Driving baseline, up over the top, off the window, good for Tullis.
The Warriors have done this with 6 guys.
This is kind of crazy. I would have missed that bet. However, if they've been playing this way all season, then I guess no surprise.
Davis with the bucket at the cup. He's got 8. 23-point game. Westbrook feed to Fry. Into Tullis. Ball stripped, gotten back. Tyler stepped to the side, 3. No good. Hasn't been able to hit much. And Wichita on the move again. Over the top, Corliss underneath to Davis in the finish.
What a pretty brand of basketball, isn't it?
Oh, it is. They get out quick, and they move that ball well on the run. Burnside locked up. Step back 3 for Westbrook, no good. Rebound Burnside is put back, not there.
You know, for any young players watching, it's a good lesson to learn that fast break basketball is done with the pass, not the dribble. And that's what you're seeing here. They're 2-3 passes into a bucket.
Feed into the post, Davis. Davis against Fry, and Fry is able to draw the offensive foul against Noah Davis, which will be his 3rd personal. Timeout called by Red River. Second to last charge timeout. 25-point advantage for the Wichita Warriors.
Has not been their best game.
No.
And a lot of that is due in part to the defensive pressure of the Wichita Warriors and the relentless style that they play.
Tomorrow we'll see the Final Four games. It'll be the PT Warriors taking on the HEA Firebirds. And then we'll have the Tennessee Heat and what appears to be taking on the Wichita Warriors. Those will be your NCHC Final Four. That'll be tomorrow right here on this YouTube channel. So please be sure to hit the subscribe button and also turn those notifications on. Red River to get the ball in. They do. 6 minutes to go. Down by 25. Tullis the drive. Stepping back. Pressured by Corliss. Outside Westbrook, the swing. Tyler the drive. Up over the top. No good. Rebound put back by Fry. Doesn't go either. Story of the game for Red River. And I guess the Rattlers called their last timeout. They utilized their last timeout. They have none left. They're down by 25, and they'll have the basketball.
Bernstein staying in with 4, it looks like.
.546 to go in the game. Out to Burnside, the swing. Three-pointer Westbrook rattles it in good. Graham Westbrook with 8 points, 2 trays. And Wichita back with it again. 22-point game. Driving hard. Cross court, Davis, James, Wells, Corliss, high post. Hard drive, lost it, got it back, and puts it up and in with the left hand. 17 for Mason Corliss. Here's a spin to the cup, right hand finish.
Nice move.
For Tullis with the answer.
Look up, Red River just put 4 straight on the board.
One thing I've noticed about Wichita is a lot of their main guys aren't even seniors. As Corliss drops it off to a wide open Wells, they've just completely picked this Red River Rattlers defense apart here tonight. Rattlers are going to go ahead and put in a bunch of substitutes. As Westbrook misses the 3, Corliss out on the break behind the back again. Slicing, dicing, driving. Ball goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Warriors.
So is this the white flag from the Rattlers? I think it is.
I believe it is. Warriors keeping his starting 5 back on the floor.
Inside of the basket, putting it up and in is Truss Townsend.
I would assume Wichita is going to be doing a similar move here shortly.
And you see the guys with their shooting shirts on, tying their shoes a little tighter. 4 minutes to go, 60-34.
You know, it's pretty crazy that they've done this with 6 players at this tempo all night.
Nice drive and finish from Nicholas Weisner, who gets his first bucket of the game. He just got in for the first time. Townsend. James driving to the cup, right-hand finish. Adam James with 7. And now we're seeing the substitutes come in for Wichita. And now the Wichita Warriors crowd, which is most everybody who's in here, if you haven't noticed, they're celebrating a Final Four appearance. How about that? And they do it in dominant fashion as they are up by 26 with 3:44 remaining. Here's the drive to the corner. Corner 3 in.
The Jace Anderson's on the board, right?
And Jace Anderson with that 3-pointer, making it 62-39. Feed outside to Integrin. Back inside Integrin. His shot's blocked by Reinscheld. Put back is in for Lundgren. Step back 3 does not go. Rebound Reinscheld. Turnaround fadeaway is good. Under 3 minutes to go. Hitting the cut, kick out, drive, baseline, putting it up. Not getting it to go. Rebound Red River. Backdoor pass. Out of bounds and heading back to the Warriors.
Well, even watching this Wichita second 5 come in, you can see that the transition game is simply part of their culture. There's been almost no fall off with this second group in. So clearly they've seen and worked on this in practice enough where this is now second nature.
Well, this 5 had to guard that starting 5 every practice. How's that practice going? These guys got to be in shape for guarding them that whole game.
Yeah, they've seen this one too many times. They're ready to get somebody back, huh?
Lopez with the foul. Eli Fry to the free throw line.
I believe this
doesn't
Wichita Warriors won the 14U Undisputed last year, if I'm not mistaken.
So you figure some of those kids might be on this roster here.
That's probably where these freshmen come in, like Sam Schwind and Noah Davis.
Yep. So they've been here before. Number 3 knocks down the free throws.
Pass down floor.
There's that pass we talked about earlier in the game. This one didn't have quite the same outcome.
Under 2 minutes to go. Red River with the ball. 1:57 to go, 66-42. In a year where we knew that we were going to get a new champion on day 2, it's going to be an interesting Final Four. We'll see the PT Warriors take on the HEA Firebirds, which will be a very interesting matchup there. PT Warriors look really good in a dominant performance. HEA pulled out the win against Dallas HSA right there at the end. As another bucket for Lundgren. He's got 6 points. And the PT Warriors, HEA Firebirds on the other side. We'll have the Wichita Warriors and the Tennessee Heat. 2 up-tempo, very tough defensive basketball teams.
Oh, it's going to be some great matchups tomorrow night.
And Schwinn with the finish.
Be interesting to see how the Wichita Warriors handles the size of the Tennessee Heat and the bigs down low.
Yeah, it's true because Wichita does not have much size. So if transition was relevant tonight, it's going to be that much more important tomorrow because if they try to play half court with the Tennessee Heat, that could be a long night.
Now they're probably going to try to run and see if they can get the bigs running for Tennessee Heat. And if they can keep up and get in their half-court set, I don't think half-court-wise they can match up with the Tennessee Heat.
No,
but it's the fact, can they run with them?
Yeah, and I think that's got to be your game plan if you're Wichita.
Down to the final 30 seconds. Pass will sail out of bounds.
I think you'll finally see him hold for the last shot and not take a shot probably.
Under 20 seconds, and the Wichita Warriors are going to head to the Final Four with a dominant performance and a win over the Red River Rattlers. The final score, Wichita Warriors 70, Red River Rattlers 45. The gold ball will reside in Wichita, Kansas, and they will head to the Final Four to take on the Tennessee Heat. Appreciate my crew here today. Thomas Sanders as well as Jeremy Caldwell here tonight. The gold ball goes to the Wichita Warriors, and they will celebrate with their entire student section at half court. Only in Springfield, folks. This is homeschool basketball. We'll see you tomorrow.